Hey, look at me.
My fault, I was zoned out. What's up?
Oh no, I was just finna remind you and stuff that like you're turning 18 today. Did you know that? Like, welcome to the party, Unc. Yeah, we just applied for college and stuff, and yeah, you're going to school. You're gonna be an adult.
Hey everybody, I'm back. Today we're fixing what the first video did not do. Explain my OCs and actually introduce myself and like me as an artist and stuff like that. I'm turning 18. Happy birthday to me, I guess. This video is kind of an introduction to my channel. Some familiar OCs you'll see. It's just simply if I plan to actually upload and stuff, I figure you guys deserve to know like who I'm drawing and stuff. And I love it, like showing my characters. I'll just be talking about their inspo, where I got inspired, and hopefully that inspires you too to make your own. HEYYY, subscribe please. Okay, the intro's getting long, let's go. So my name on, of course, YouTube, I guess, is like Alien TNT or whatever and stuff. Y'all can call me T. I don't care. For y'all, the viewers, names, just let me know what y'all think I should start calling y'all or what y'all should start calling me. I do digital art mostly on my phone. I edit on my phone too because my laptop actually sucks cheeks, and I'm broke. I make stories. I world build from like time to time, you know, just like that and a third. And thank y'all for every sweet comment of support and stuff like that. I love all types of people. I always try to make this channel or just be supportive in general of everyone. Pressing the upload button was terrifying, so thank y'all for making it so worth it. I want this channel to kind of be like my creative corner, like where I can lore dump, character design, animation, video essays, whatever y'all ask. I'll be more than happy to like entertain. I want to make stuff for y'all and me. Let's get into the meat to the video. I grew up absolutely obsessed with artists that I was able to find on my like a Windows computer / Samsung and like laptop. The first video that I posted, I only posted 2 of my OCs, and I have a good solid 5, 10 possibly in the making. I absolutely love treating these goobers like they're real people. I'll be talking mostly about Itsahs and Vances in future if y'all ask for that, since have more story for them. I absolutely love fantasy, so hopefully I'll be able to explore that more in writing and see how that goes. I grew up on a lot of indie games: Baldi, Granny, DDLC, Cuphead, FNAF, Yandere Sim, Nintendo games, Wii. I will always be fangirlish. I don't want to change that. I'm a weirdo. Let's get on to fandoms. I love them. They could be a little scary, and that's okay. I don't cringe that easily. Every fandom has their own issues. If I ever do talk about fan things, we're going to be respectful of each other's healthy opinions, and to break the ice of the cringe and for my best friends to laugh at me, I'll be exposing my OCs and their inspos and where they came from. We can start by going down the line. Mocha, I guess explore-ish, almost like Hello Kitty like character, that alien that I draw often. I won't have that much lore on Mocha as a character. I know that she is supposed to be a very slice of life, at least have a very slice of life story. I know though that her and her little alien buddies and the planet that she lives on, they go through different like fashion senses. Like each of her friends have different types of fashion or represent different types of fashion. She was definitely inspired by that stupid alien cat all over Pinterest. Definitely heavily being inspired by Garu styles. I can go down definitely like the list of characters that she was inspired by. Mina Shida from My Hero Academia, Kirby, Starfire, maybe even like sweet characters like Hachi from Nana. I don't, yeah. more like energetic, bubbly characters. The best thing about your OCs is that you should, in order to make a character and stuff, I heard the best advice is like to mix in characters that you've seen in media. For instance, another character that we are gonna Zale. Zale's the one I'm drawing in the speed paint as of now. She is a floral magic fairy-blooded species. She's a academy student in enhancement in fairy science. She's blind. If that, I draw her a lot with her eyes closed. I think there was always two ways of how I wanted her to go. Either she has to constantly, because there are magic users in her world, their power constantly to navigate, or she'll have a little like almost corset bumper like thing embedded into her dress so she can know like not to run into things. Zale, of course, was the first time I drew like Zale, I was in middle school, and she was for a long time a self-insert. Of course, that's changed obviously now. She's very heavily inspired by Royal High. I grew up with like Roblox Royal High. Like it was some people's like Dress to Impress. Like, oh my gosh, I loved Royal High. She's like heavily inspired, like Mitsuri from Demon Slayer, Emily from like Corpus Bride in terms of voice, maybe even Flora from Winx Club. We never know. I do want to write on her a little bit more in said future, and also I kind of have to write upon what blindness that she has. I have to do a bunch of research. I know that. Again, advice, because I never want to misrepresent anybody, but I also want them to like people to have representation. I want there to be like, you know what I mean? I never got to grow up basically with like 80 black characters, so hopefully I get to provide a variety of them because I'm black myself. Itsah. Itsah was definitely... Itsah's hair changes from like purple to black, and I find it so unbelievably funny, but she is one of my darker skin characters. I love her with all my heart. Oh my god. Myself personally, I boxed too. It's kind of why that's the only really self-defense that I am interested and have done. You know, not every strong woman has to be characterized as masculine. Personality comes from monotone characters. It's Maki, Jujutsu Kaisen, Mirako from My Hero Academia, Bayonetta, even like Garnet from Steven Universe. For them, I deeply wanted a story to where I love working with women's fashion when it comes to women being in suits. It's so fun. I especially love working with like Siren Office, like that type of fashion, and I wanted a character too, so I was like, okay, she has to be in business and something, and that's where we got the first video I posted and the story for that. I love them. Please go watch that. Rose, also a fantasy character. To sum him up, basically, he goes to the same school as Zale. He works basically as a warrior there under disguise of a big company, kind of in the same way of Itsah, but not really. You'll have to see in future. So this is where the video kind of gets a little scary for me. It gets a little scary. Because he was inspired by a lot of people that like either in the future these artists turn out to be bad, or y'all just know them a little too well, you know. A very gruff and mean individual, I do say. We can start off tame, like Katsuki Bakugo from My Hero Academia, Zoro from One Piece, Eren Kobayasu from Psyche K, Genya from Demon Slayer. I was in a really bad FNAF fandom when I was younger and stuff like that, and there was one artist. I've seen a bunch of like videos of people talking about said artists and stuff like that. I'm surprised it's getting resurfaced, But said artist, this was in the time too, wherever the first two like FNAF games were out, so we didn't know nothing about lore, none of that and stuff. I was young, so I had to like visit this fandom when it was like late and everybody was gone. But definitely Mike Schmidt. Not that Mike Schmidt. No, not that one. A little bit farther back. Yeah, a little bit farther. Yeah. Yeah. I don't support Rebornica at all. I know, like, we've all seen the controversies and all the other stuff. Basically the controversies that they got into as an artist, for some reason, really racist. Like, I don't know. However, I saw this one person recently on YouTube. They're like revising basically the entire fandom, especially Mike Schmidt, and I literally love that video so much. It inspired me to make my own videos myself. Like, please check their channel out. I'll like pop it up and stuff like that. No, I wanted a character to be, because I love angry, like, yet to stupid characters. He's supposed to also be going to said school that Zale is going to. He's going kind of undercover. That will be something I will talk about in another video. Who do we have left? Vance. Vance was kind of hard because he's like the newest person I've made. Vance in description is the really like lanky one, very sweet, somewhat scary when not like choosing to be, of course. Cabinet head. He's in the world that Itsah is in, and I talked a bunch about him on my other video. He's just very polite, very sweetheart. He was raised with sisters. He was just this very big sweetie. On his like off days of work, I see him wearing a lot of sweaters. It's really easy to draw object head twos, especially since I'm using just squares and cubes to angle his head and stuff like that. Sometimes when I don't know like a good perspective, I'll just take the drag tool in like Ibis Paint and I'll just like, yeah, wing it. I never worked with object heads, even though I love every media that has object heads. For his personality, we can go for characters like Shoto Todoroki from My Hero, Psyche Kusuo from Psyche K, Scott, and not phone guys. Okay. If we know that I talked about, you know what, Mike Schmidt, we know what phone guy I'm talking about. Back to normal stuff, Newt Scamander. Yeah, I genuinely love art so much. Art lets people like know stuff about you that like you can't really explain. A drawing can like be 100 conversations, you know what I mean? I love seeing worlds exist that like you wouldn't. I just love having the able to like free from your mind and have something more, you know what I mean? All these things like are inspo to the art styles that I have, specifically more of anime and games and stuff. If needed, it can be a great source with their own originality, like I said, to create amazing fun characters. I'm gonna wrap up the video and stuff like that for a little bit, but thank y'all so, again, like I said, for so much support. Y'all are so sweet in the comments. It's not even funny. Like, y'all are very, very, very cute. And I love, like, I love reading them, too. I've read a few of y'all say, like, that y'all make y'all own videos. And it makes me go to y'all's channel and want to learn about y'all's characters, too. I love it. I love it so much. I love positive communities. Again, let me know what y'all want from me. No, let me know, like, be like, oh, I want you to do suggestions, nice suggestions. You could do a video on what this game like was for you or this fandom was for you. I'd love to do them. I just cried a little because I realized I have to make an outro and I've never made one. Bye, y'all. Bye.